My name is James Williams Jr. This is Kung Fu Havoc number 2, and yes, I'm going to post this on Facebook. It most likely will be a two-parter. I'll try not to make it a two-parter, but this is very important because I just went through some stuff. I did my photo shoot. That was pretty good, but that's not here or there at this moment. It's not relevant. The fact that I'm about to eat in front of you is not relevant. So, today on Facebook, I tried to post this thing, but for some reason I don't know shit about technology, and this is what I was trying to post. Don't know if y'all can read it. This is on Top Buzz. Let me read the shit for you because clearly it's not showing up on the stupid ass thing. Me and technology are not friends. Man asked to rape 8-year-old girl held captive one last time before she was strangled, and stoned to death. I can't say her name, so I'm going to spell it out for you because I'm totally going to butcher it. Asifa Bano was held captive for days before she was killed. Reporters say, and this is the image, SWNS.com. Guess y'all can go to whatever that is. Police officer allegedly asked to rape an 8-year-old girl one last time before she was strangled and stoned to death. AB, because I can't pronounce her damn name, was held captive for days and was repeatedly raped before she was killed inside a Hindu temple in January. This is what it's saying on this thing. A gang of 8 people, including 4 police officers and a child, were arrested over the brutal gang rape and murder in, I don't know how to say this, so again, I'm going to spell it out for you. KatuhunKashmir, India. Shocking details had emerged as the 8 men accused of pleading guilty. I'm sorry, it's disturbed me so bad I can't really read it. Pleading guilty when their trial began today. Again, I don't know when this was actually published, but I found it today on Top Buzz. Before strangling and stoned twice in the head to make sure she was dead, a police officer allegedly made the demand to rape her. I don't know how to say this, so here we go. AL, and the next word is JAZEERA, reports. The girl was then gang raped yet again, according to reporters. I don't know how to say this. RAFEEZABANO. The child's 55-year-old mother spoke of the horror she saw her dead daughter's body. She also told ALJEZEERA there were scars on her cheeks. Her lips had turned black and her eyes had bulged out. It was a scary scene for a mother to see. Then they got a picture of these assholes. The policeman escorted one of the accused center in the gang rape. Her family, part of a Muslim nomad tribe, and reported the girl missing to the police, but her body was never found for several days. Several men and 1 child were arrested, including the retired government official, SANJI, second word RAM 60, and 4 police officers. The death and the police investigation has promoted fierce protests across the place that I named between Hindus and Muslims. I'm probably not saying all that right. All accused were believed to be Hindus. I don't know how you say it. HINDUS. Here's more pictures. Y'all can find all this on Top Buzz and whatever the hell else. Police escorted one of the abused things to court today. The police said the attack was trying to drive out the young lady in Escobar. Oh, fuck. Bakarwal, Muslim nomadic community from the area, CBS News reports. The police charge sheets reportedly status: RAM asked his nephew to kidnap the girl who often comes to the forest behind their house for grazing her horses. Subsequently, the juvenile started the entire plan and asked for their help. In January the 10th, the juvenile saw the girl and asked her about the horses. Then he told her he had seen her horse and led her to the jungle. Here's some more pictures of these asshats. The police with one of the accused being involved in the gang rape. Sensing the trouble. I don't know how to say this. Sensing some trouble. The girl tried to flee, but the juvenile caught her by her neck and covered her mouth with one of his hands. She fell to the ground. The victim fell unconscious and was raped by the juvenile in the jungle. Another man joined in the rape. I'm sorry, this is really fucking pissing me off. They took her to the temple and kept her inside a prayer hall. How the hell do you do that in the house of God? I'm sorry. The hall, under a table covered with plastic mats. In January, the juvenile informed another accused about the kidnapping of the girl and asked him to return to MEERUT in case he wanted to join them for fun. More pictures. This thing says hashtag justice for the girl. I don't know her name. I can't pronounce her name, so you just bear with that. Trending the following international rage at protests supporting the men accused of brutally raping and murder. More pictures. The protest condemned the rape against women in Bangalore, India. God, I hope I said that right. Bangalore, Bangalore. Frack it. The girl went missing from her village from 45 miles east of, God, Jesus Christ, Jammu city in January. Her parents spent 2 days searching before involving the police. 5 days later, on January 17th, her body was found. It actually says her name, which I can't pronounce. The investigation is ongoing, and there have been protests and demanding justice for the girl. They claim the accused have been framed. Hashtag justice for the girl has been trending internationally. The rate of the protests in support the men accused of brutal gang rape and murder. According to the reports, the trial will resume in April, which is this month. So God only knows how old this thing is. This thing says April 17th, so I don't know what the hell's going on. You know, when you get these things, you're either way behind the eight ball or you're right on top. So, that being said, let me voice what I wrote on the internet, on Facebook. You know, I'm a veteran. I signed up to the United States military, and granted, I didn't get to serve the way I wanted to when I took that oath to protect everyone in America. And sometimes Americans protect everyone beyond our grasp and our reach. For this to happen to a young girl in her home country, and barely anything was done or notified, and for some of them to actually be fucking cops, has disturbed me on a level that I can't explain to you. You know, a lot of us out here in America, we complain about how bad it is, how bad it is, how bad it is, how bad it is. We don't think about how bad other people have it. We don't care. We really don't. But for the most part, in America, we don't let that shit happen. I'm not saying that it don't happen. The girl's being found. It was kidnapped years ago. You know, them being found is proof that we don't let that shit go along. That dude got life, but he hung himself in prison. But he also wasn't a cop. He was a fucking bus driver, for fuck's sake. But the concept that people of authority abuse their power around the world is something that America is grateful that we don't really allow that shit to happen. I'm not saying it doesn't happen, because those things do fall between the cracks. But for this dude to kidnap this girl, both same age, and to rape them, what the fuck are they teaching their children, man? You're a juvenile. You should be playing with like G.I. Joe and like playing basketball or something. Not going out raping girls the same age and then having grown ass men rape the girl. I mean, come on, man. This is fucking bullshit. And the thing is that we in America, we are bad. We have our issues. And granted, most of them are driven by race and stupidity. But we do all pull together when it comes to children missing. And for this to happen, it's an atrocity on human beings in general. I might be a monster. I might be a demon. But as evil as you may pertain for me to be, I have my limits. The devil himself would not do something this bad to a child. And then to ask to rape her again before she dies. Think about that shit. I mean, think long and hard about that shit. Why does this shit happen? Are we as humans this bad that we can't get our shit together? That we have to rape and kill children? Now, granted, this thing ain't just happening in India. I'm sure it's happening everywhere else. But what are the governments doing? Why is there no place for help for these degenerate people that are just like totally tearing stuff up? I'm going to make a second video because it pertains to some of the stuff we talked about in class today. I'm James Williams. This is Company Number 2, and on Facebook, be seeing you.